Hey Aquarius, I've taken a look at the cards and I'm ready to share. So when we look at the underlying energy, we have the sun in reverse. Um, and the sun card, even though it's reversed, it doesn't matter. The sun card is just like the best card in the deck. There's never anything wrong when the sun card shows up. And this is just about life being awesome and amazing and perfect and excellent, and things just can't get any better. When it does show up in the reverse, what it's basically saying is don't overanalyze that. Like, why is everything so good? Like you're waiting for something to go wrong, something to fuck up, right? Don't. Enjoy it. This is all good. So make sure that you enjoy all the good that life has been bringing you and the things that are happening. So this is the underlying energy of the reading. So underlying energy, the sun, it's all good. I don't even need to tell you anymore. I'm kidding. But clarifier is the Eight of Wands coming in. And with that, what I'm feeling is that there's going to be some forward movement happening in your life. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to touch on this too as we continue to go through the reading. So when we look at the foundation, we have the Ten of Wands, which is a card about carrying burdens and just being overloaded and all that kind of stuff. But because it's a 10, it's coming to an end. So if you're going through some stuff that's like really been bogging you down, that's going to end. But with the clarifier, this is the Seven of Swords. And in this deck, what I'm picking up on this is be careful that you're not reckless with something. Like if this is a burden that you had to carry, don't just all of a sudden go, fuck this, and drop your burden and run. Like make sure that loose ends are tied up, that things are actually do come to completion, because tens are about completions of tasks, cycles, whatever. So make sure that you complete the task and you're not reckless about leaving things undone. I hope that makes sense when I explain it that way. We're looking at the overall situation for the month. This is around, what I'm getting is, I can't tell if this is around a person and there's a situation around this person, or if it's the situation and the situation is around this person. Like it could go either way. Okay, so let me explain. So the situation overall for the month is we've got the Hierophant in reverse. And what this is talking about is being like unorthodox and being informal, like not, almost like not following the rules kind of thing, march to the beat of your own drum, which is a good thing. This could be a person or situation. And when we look at the clarifier of the King of Wands in reverse, and King of Wands, this is someone who is confident. It's a king, so it's a mature energy, right? So someone who has their shit together. That's typically kings and queens, masculine, feminine energy. And don't get hung up on gender. Like king energy could be a female person and vice versa. So King of Wands is someone who, like I said, they have their shit together. They're very confident. They kind of like being in the limelight. Like they like being the center of attention. And we're talking about someone, I think we're actually touching on the person who is someone who's not exactly, and has that orthodox kind of behavior. So it's coming to me that this is around this person. So this person's going to be very strong for you this month, whoever this is. You'll know who it is when I'm talking about it. Like I said, it's someone confident, likes the attention, has their shit together, mature, that kind of thing. So this is, this person is kind of big in the reading. So I'm just going to leave this like this. When we look at the past, we've got the King of Pentacles. We got a couple kings here. So King of Pentacles is, again, it's a mature, masculine energy, has their shit together. Pentacles is typically around material things, stability, security, that kind of stuff. But when it comes in reverse, and this is, I'm getting around a person. This person when it comes in the reverse, it's this person, yeah, they're stable and they got all their stuff together, but like they get kind of complacent, almost lazy. Like, oh yeah, I got it together. I don't have to think about this. I don't have to worry about anything. And it's like almost like, you know, you're supposed to keep your eye on the ball and this person isn't. And interesting, the clarifier is the Page of Wands. And this is someone who's like ready to take on a new project, ready to do something new, but there's the fear or possibility of jumping into something but being reckless about it. And I have a feeling that happened in the past. So I don't know if you were this King of Pentacles or someone around you was, and they did something that probably wasn't the best choice. It was kind of a reckless thing to do. So whether that was you or somebody else, you will understand who that person is. When we come to the present, we've got the Two of Swords. And Two of Swords is basically you needing to make a choice and you are like stuck in your head and you don't know what to do. You're like, I have no fucking idea what I'm going to do with this. This is what the Two of Swords is telling me right now. Clarifying cards, we have the Nine of Pentacles and then we have Judgment in reverse. So Nine of Pentacles is about independence. So it's like being stable and being able to do things on your own. Like you can handle shit. Like this little chickie boo, she's got all her shit together. Look, she's hanging out here. She's looking good. She's all happy. Sun shining, little birdies flying around. She's like, yeah, I got my shit together. I'm all good. Yet there's this, something's come up and you're like, damn it, don't know what to do. Judgment in reverse is about flip-flopping back and forth. Like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? And this ties in like totally with this Two of Swords energy. So where this independence card fits in, I think the decision that you need to make that you're vacillating about is around your independence or is going to affect your independence. So maybe whatever this decision is that you have to make may take this away. And this is what you're worried about. Because I mean, having your independence and having that as like your stability and the foundation of your life and everything, that's super important. And if you have to compromise that, this might be where you're flip-flopping back and forth. So this is what's going on now with you. When we get into the future, we've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is, again, someone who's mature, feminine energy, has their shit together, very nurturing, very caring, very compassionate, emotionally mature, very, very much so, which is like a beautiful energy to be in. It's really, really nice. And what I'm getting from this is this could be you. I don't think it is. I think it's more a symbol of you needing self-love. So you need to really practice. This is going to come up in the future. I mean, this is something we should do all the time anyway. But I have a feeling that based on whatever this decision is that you have to make, when you make that decision, no matter what it is, you make sure that you take care of yourself. So self-love, self-care, very, very important is what I'm getting out of this. And funny thing, we got the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of like a really shitty time. So I'm wondering if when you made this decision, it was hard. Maybe you did have to give up your independence. Maybe there was something else that happened. But this is coming out of like a really shitty situation. It's ending. So make sure that you take care of yourself when this goes down, whatever it is. When we look at what's going on with you now, what's going on all up in your head? Interesting. Ten of Swords in reverse, which we just had as the clarifier for the future. So, again, something really shitty is ending, which is a good thing. And in this deck, I'd like to point this out. So, see this dude, he's laying on the ground, right? And then there's all these swords coming at him, right? But are they? Because if you look at this, see, look at this little deer. He's looking at the dude who's laying on the ground. He's like, oh, What's going on? Is that guy having a nap or what? And it almost does look like that. To me, it looks like you've got this light coming down onto this person's body. So this light's coming down, and on the hilt of the swords are all these little blue gems, right? And when I see this, sometimes, and depending on the reading, it reminds me of the third eye. So it's like divine light coming down onto you and healing you. I don't know if that resonates or not, but that's what I get from that. So you're coming out of a crappy situation, and this is what's going on in your head. And clarifiers, Three of Swords, that's exactly it. Three of Swords is heartbreak, it's loss, it's crap, it's garbage, and this is what's going on. So you've been going through some stuff, and it's shitty, and this is what's sitting in your head. However, at the same time, we've got the Queen of Coins here. So Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who has their shit together, they're very mature, they're stable, they're good. So with all this other stuff that's going on, you still recognize that you have your shit together and that you are okay, which is good. You're recognizing all the crap that's going on, but you also recognize that you can get past this, which is fantastic. Then when we look at external forces, so you've got something coming in here, which I think is interesting. Okay, so we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is somebody, and I'm getting very strongly, this is a person coming in, okay? And again, don't get hung up on gender. Tends to be masculine energy. So Emperor and Empress, very similar in that way, masculine, feminine. So when I think of the Empress, this is somebody, again, like a lot like the Queen of Cups, like nurturing, loving, all that kind of stuff. And with the Empress, it's about birth and growth and things maturing, and like I keep coming back to growth and birth. So the Empress is like a mother figure, right? So she's able to make things grow and change and morph and happen in a beautiful way. So the complementary masculine energy to that is this Emperor card. So this is somebody who can work with that Empress, and whatever the Empress has created, this Emperor, he's the protector, in a gentle way though. So this is the guy who brings home the bacon. This is the guy who wants a healthy and stable life for his family and his kids. And he's very reliable, and he's very orderly, and just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a classy and almost charismatic guy. But not like the charismatic of, say, the King of Wands, which can sometimes tend to be almost like an arrogant kind of thing. Like, hey, look at me. I'm all that in a bag of chips kind of thing. Whereas this guy, it's a little more subtle energy. So this is a great thing. Whoever this dude is, I'm liking this guy. So interesting, the clarifier coming in is the Six of Swords in reverse. And this is telling me that you are going to get a feeling from this person, like it freaks you out a little bit. And like I don't know if it's because you overanalyze this situation or this person, but it's like I'm picking up that you're going to get a feeling of like you don't want to go there. Like you just want to run, which is kind of weird when you think about the energy of this Emperor dude coming in. But there's something that you're unsure about. And I think we're going to clarify that a little bit now when we look at your hopes and fears. So first card, we have the Ace of Cups, which is you're hoping for a great offer and things to be good and wonderful. Like Ace of Cups, this is about connections. It could be love, and it could be family, it could be friendship, It could even be business partnerships, but this is about connections, right? And you want like a good, great, wonderful, stable, loving connection. And the clarifier, we have the King of Cups. In reverse, which King of Cups, you know, good, stable energy like this Emperor. But when it's coming in reverse, this is a sign of don't focus on what you don't have, right? So you want this good coming in, but you're up in your head about what's missing. And I think this is what's giving you this I want to bolt kind of feeling from this Emperor. Well, this Emperor and this Ace of Cups feeling, well, if this is what you want and this is coming towards you, don't overanalyze it. And when we come to possible outcome, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So we've got the Seven of Swords again because this is down here, right? In the foundation. So here's that Seven of Swords again. Now, down here in the foundation, it was upright. So, and it was a clarifier, and it was about be careful that you're not reckless. Well, when it comes in reverse, it's telling you, be cautious. And the clarifier with this is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords energy is like, it's very new, youthful, like, yeah, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to fly. But the message is just be careful about that. Be cautious, because otherwise things may not pan out as you feel. The funny thing about this is when I was talking about this Emperor coming in and this Six of Swords energy saying, you know, like, don't overanalyze or whatever, like don't run away from this and don't overanalyze. At the same time with the outcome, it's saying just be cautious. So I think that kind of all fits together, and yeah, it's kind of, it's an odd reading, but it's kind of cool. Like, I'm really intrigued. Who is this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? And this Hierophant, or King of Wands. Sorry, this King of Wands here. Like, who are these people? I want to know. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what's up with that, because yeah, I find that very interesting.